Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jahlial in this incarnation, and today I wanted to talk about the energies of the week from November 5th until November 12th. And I also will include comments about the new moon in Scorpio because all these transits are totally connected. So I'm going to start with this aspect that, although it will be perfected at the end of the week, we are already feeling it because this is very powerful. And I am talking about the fact that the Sun is in a Scorpio in a conjunction with Mars in a Scorpio. They are walking together, and at the same time they are doing an opposition with Uranus in Taurus, which is retrograde. So Mars is going to perfect the opposition on November 11th, and the Sun is going to do it on the day of the new moon, which is November 13th. Sorry. So in its light, in its most elevated energy, this transit could illuminate our deepest desires, our deepest will to move forward and open our path, and move with passion, with being moved by the things that we are feeling passionate about. And with the opposition with Uranus, this could bring original ideas and creative solutions in order to move forward. But also this combination between Mars and Uranus could be an explosion in a literal and symbolic way. So it's important to understand that Uranus is a planet that could bring very disruptive changes, things that are unexpected or even surprising. I already mentioned this because we are experimenting also the opposition these days between Mercury and Uranus. So these non-planned things that could appear could make emerge demons from the depths, anger, fear, dynamics of manipulation, gain powers. So it's very important to understand that everything that emerges is in order to bring that things to consciousness and to really transmute them and to really let them go. And also these aspects with Uranus could bring climatic changes because it is in Taurus. So this could bring earthquakes or even activations of volcanoes. So I think that the important thing is to understand that Uranus is a planet that always shakes every structure in order to live what is really authentic. So this planet comes to break and revolutionize, and the changes that this planet brings seems sudden, but actually they meant to be. And if we allow that these changes transform us, we will see with clarity that what is really authentic and valuable for us. And also with this transit Scorpio Taurus, I think it's important to remember that the power is inside of us, is in the way we are perceiving and in the way we are reacting to the experiences outside. And also this is about understanding, this is a big lesson of Uranus in Taurus, that stability and security are not things that could be linked with things not changing outside of us, but that these are structures that we create inside of ourselves when we are connecting to our consciousness. So this is the space where we really have to put energy in, because this is a space where we can find security, where we can find stability when we are going through storms, for example. And also this is the space where we can connect to to enjoy the simple things, because this is the energy of Taurus too. And then we have this transit. Venus in Virgo is in the last degrees of this sign, doing this trine with Pluto in Capricorn. So it's important to put consciousness with these fluid aspects, because we could lose the chance, and this aspect could bring a great impulse and force and empowerment to cut from the roots, because both energies, Pluto and Scorpio, which are the same, are the regions of depths. So we could cut from the roots every toxic habit, self-destructive behavior in terms of relationships, in terms of eating habits, every habit, and the way we are addressing our work day to day. But also this transit could reinforce those relationships that can really go through transformative periods, and that everything that we've been sustaining with consistency, with tenacity day to day, that are really collaborative with our process. On November 8th, Venus is going to enter in Libra. So Venus is going to be in its house, and there this planet is looking for harmony, for integration of the opposites, agreement, balanced exchanges of energy with the other part. We are talking about every kind of relationship. And also, this Venus appreciates a lot of beauty and gives value to decisions. So we're taking decisions all the time, even when we think we are not doing that. Passivity is pulsing something. So with this trine with Pluto, because Venus is still doing this trine because of the mathematical degrees, we will have the power and the force to take decisions that are aligned with a balanced relationship with ourselves. And then we can attract connections, or we can walk with other people together. We can share energy. We can share evolutionary exchanges of energy. So at the same time, Mercury is doing this trine with Neptune. It will last until November 10th. And this trine can collaborate with acceptance. This trine could be, something that helps us to see the transcendental and the essence of situations, and can help us to connect with forgiveness, which is really understand the sense of experiences and let go. And then on November 10th, Mercury is going to enter in Sagittarius. So the mood is totally changing, because Mercury gets out of this energy of transformation and profundization and death of Scorpio, and starts to move forward and to put the focus on the horizon, in other perspectives, in learning, traveling, adventure, expansion. But at the same time that it's entering Sagittarius, is doing a square with Saturn in Pisces for the first time in 30 years. So there is a great filter here, and Saturn will ask to this Mercury if the optimism is really optimism, or if it is a denial of the reality. If the perspectives and the horizon where we are focusing is really aligned with our soul path, and if it has a divine purpose. And also if we are committed to the things that we want to expand. And I think it's really good that this is happening at the start of this transit, because then we can move forward with Mercury in Sagittarius, but in an energy more linked with concretion and linked with reality. And at last, I wanted to comment that at the same time that it's doing this square with Saturn, it's going to do a sextile with Venus in Libra. So this is telling us that if we are really committed to ourselves, we can connect with other people who we can help mutually to expand ourselves, maybe through a project, or maybe we can connect with new people that can accompany us in this trip we call life, and we can connect with joy and adventure, which are part of the energy of Sagittarius. This is the resurrection after the Scorpion death. So I just wanted to leave this message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.